With me, it's sort of business as usual, but he has spotted a lady. Yes, he spotted a lady, which I think is who's way beyond his range. But he's kind of become infatuated, and it's his objective to start off with, to let her know that he actually exists. So that's stage one. Yeah, so that's where he's at. But business as normal. That's the only thing that's different, is he's thinking it's about time he should take himself a wife.
Can you tell us who this lady is?
I can, yeah. She's called Janice, and she's the nanny for James Henry, for Martin and Louisa's baby. She's played by Robin Addison, and she's very pretty and very beautiful, so it's all a bit surprising. But it's nice.
So what's Joe like in love then? How does he act?
Well, as I suppose he's quite immature in one way. He goes about trying to impress her with. Yeah, I mean, he isn't very confident to sort of just approach and chat, so he sets up a barbecue, and tries to get her there via Morwenna and Al being there. In fact, he tries to invite lots of people, but there's only 3 people turn up. But that's his main thing, because then he can sort of, what does he say? He says he can let her see the real him at a barbecue, but he's still quite tense at the barbecue as well.
Would you like to see him find love and settle down, perhaps?
That's a funny question, isn't it? Because as an actor, I kind of don't mind whatever keeps it funny and going well. I mean, I kind of think it would be strange in a way for Penhale to sort of have some sort of success, because he usually sort of runs on being unsuccessful. But at the same time, I can see it's really opened up a sort of nice opportunity to play a nicer, sweeter side to him. And also, as we all know, just because you've met someone, that doesn't mean things are going to go smoothly. I don't know. Maybe we don't all know that.
What keeps you coming back to the role? Why do you enjoy it?
Because it's very well written for me. Well, I'm speaking for me. It's well written for everyone, but it's very well written. I immediately, as soon as I read it, can visualize what I can do. And also, it taps into my sort of creative thing, and sometimes I'll go, actually, if I say this or do that, it'll be even better. And they're always really, really open, for me, because they know I know the character so well, to sort of go, what about this little thing? So it's still creative, I guess, it is the answer. That's why it's easy for me to come back. I don't sort of look at it and go, oh, I'm doing that again. It seems, in a way, to get stronger and stronger. And like I say, because this has added another dimension of his sort of love life, it's grown again for me. So, yeah.
We hear he has a new toy this year as well, a taser.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about his antics with this?
Well, he's very excited about his taser. But, yeah, he's a bit sort of gung-ho with it. He gets caught practicing with it by Selena Cadell outside the chemist, and then it accidentally goes off and hits someone.
They've had you do some questionable things over the years, clothes off and running around. Yeah. Is there anything this year that you thought, oh no, what are they going to have me doing now?
No, that's why this series is slightly different for me, because, like I said before, it's usually been that I've either stapled my hand to a wall or to a post, or been caught hanging upside down. But there's less of those things. It's more about it just shows his uncomfortableness in sort of everyday life and dealing with his infatuation. So it's been a really nice sort of change for me. in that way. But no, there's nothing that I kind of think, oh gosh, he's doing that. I mean, yeah, he shoots someone with a taser.
You'd expect nothing less.
I guess that's something, isn't it?
Any of the things that they've had him do, have you just rolled your eyes? Do you just have to get on with it, or what stands out for you?
I never roll my eyes. When I got last series, when I was in the barn and I got caught on a hook, and I had to be just hanging from a hook. It was a hook that lifts things into the barn, so it was quite high up. And then I had to do a scene whilst hanging there with a head of police, and I had to try and pretend that I was in control, but at the same time ask for help. That was quite a big one, and that was more uncomfortable than I thought it was going to be. As soon as you sort of take all your weight on this harness, it's like you're winded, and having to do a scene was that's the trickiest thing.
How long did that go on for?
Too long. Too long. Forever.